So the wheel turns and an age comes to pass, leaving memories that become legend. Legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth comes again. In one age, called the third by some, an age yet to come, an age long past, a wind rose on the outskirts of Camelin. The wind was not the beginning. There was neither beginnings nor endings to the turning of the wheel, but it was a beginning. So, hello lads and ladies, I'm Dan, I'm going to be your game master. We're playing the Wheel of Time RPG, based off of the Wheel of Time book series. The game mechanics this book uses are the same as version 3 of D&D, which was, as they were both published by the Wizards of the Coast. For visual effects for the recording, we should be using Roll20 system. It's a brilliant website for any of your online role-playing needs. So I'm joined here today by 6 of my friends who will be experiencing the adventure straight from the back of the core rulebook. Going by who joined Roll20 first, they'll tell you a little something about each of their characters and how they came to be in a tavern on the outskirts of Camelin a day before a false dragon is due to be paraded down the streets. So, starting with Ross. So, yeah, Ross, introduce your character and everything.
Hi, I'm
everyone, get out of the book. Could you leave the introduction box unless you are being introduced?
Who the fuck labelled me as Adelbead? Hi, I'm Bane and I'm an alcoholic. But
alcoholic ale, right? Okay.
People like being alcoholics. It's good. It's good.
Exactly. I'm Bane. I'm here on the opposite side of the spine from home in search of the Dragon Reborn. Well, sorry, He Who Comes with the Dawn. We believe this false dragon could possibly be that man, and we've been searching through Camelin, asking people about this false dragon, as to who he might be and why he's been captured.
Okay, you say we. Who are you joined by?
I'm joined by Sean Callie and Gariad Harinlan.
Alright then, so could the two of you move yourselves into the introduction box and introduce yourself? Starting with Sean.
Alright. Yeah. Thanks, one. And I'm following this idiot because he'll get killed without me.
Gariad. Or Bane.
You're obviously following me.
Gariad is surely the idiot.
Gariad, could you introduce yourself?
First of all, Rahul. No,
Can't even
Rahul.
say my name right, yeah.
That might be the ale.
You like ale, yeah.
This is just an AA meeting.
Come on, yeah, guys, everyone's gonna get their turn. Just let everyone introduce their characters.
Yeah.
Eric or Garrett.
Drinking when my father died. He was a locksmith, taught me his way. I travelled around doing that, and then I ran into these two.
Why would Aiel have locks?
Why not?
They saved you from a butt raping one night.
Dude, they live in huts.
Yeah, but dude, they can still learn it.
Funny.
It would be considered a weakness as well for an Aiel to...
Not if it was a trade skill. Not if you just built them and sold them.
Alright,
Just sell them. You don't need to actually use them.
It's alright, it's alright.
Okay, so all 3 of you are Algae de Swassi, or Sisway.
I'll go this way.
They're algae warriors.
I'll go this way, Ross goes that.
Yeah, so all 3 of you are the AO warriors, basically.
Taliban.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not the Taliban.
next would be Mads Conan.
You ready for paragraphs?
What a twat.
Born into the town of Little Orchid. Alright, I just won't introduce myself then.
Introduce yourself.
No, go for it.
Born into the town of Little Orchid, a small settlement surrounded by the dense forest to the north of Four Kings, Mads followed in a line of butchers. This meant that at a young age he was taught the trade and how to hunt in the surrounding landscapes, his skills improving as he matured. He became the town marksman and even won the bow he uses to this day in a Beltane contest. Growing up, he also appeared to have an affinity for animals, his aura able to calm even the most aggravated of horses. Spending the majority of his time outside of his home, he grew accustomed to sharing his space with all manner of creatures and critters. One winter, he saved a wolf pup from death, taking him back to the warmth of his home to nurture him back to health. Silvermane is still an honorary member of the Conan family. When he reached the age of 20, much to his parents' distress, he decided not to follow in his family's path, but instead take a more adventurous road and explore what else the world has to offer. Present day, he is on his way home from the Borderlands, and he has stopped for rest in a town on the outskirts of Camelin.
Very nice.
And that is Mads.
And your character is a woodsman.
Yeah.
I like Bear Grylls.
Just gonna drink my piss.
Okay then, George, introduce yourself.
No, it's Julian next. Isn't
Is it?
That's you, George.
Yeah, it's you.
Really? I only joined up Roll20 like I don't know,
Get in
like
the
You're
box.
in front of him in the list
sure,
of
mate,
names.
sure, mate. Whee! Okay. Right. Hold on. Hello, I am Rahul Rahubat. I was born in a small town of Bowensfield in the Midlands. And my mother died in childbirth to my baby brother when I was 9. And I was forced to kill my abusive alcoholic ex-soldier father because he hated my powers and blamed my sibling for the death of his wife. I then left my brother on a local inn's doorstep and I left forever. I was adopted by a fisherman who taught me to sail, but after 5 years he died of illness. I then had odd jobs until now, where I've been a shepherd for roughly a year. I have heard the rumours about the Dragon Reborn and have had to hide my powers, but now I hear he is to be brought through Camelin, so I seek to find it if it is really him or not, to know if I am either one of destiny and greatness, or just to die of my encroaching madness.
Nice.
I love it. Very nice. And you are a wilder.
Yes.
There seems to be an alcohol
attempting to harness.
going on.
Hey,
Hey,
There's an alcohol.
I'm not. I don't drink, man.
No, but like you'll have
You
a
will
dark past with an alcohol. Yeah, you will. You'll follow your dad's footsteps.
you want to drink from
No.
side in?
No.
Come that which you hate the most.
You accidentally fall over and your head falls under a bar tap.
Like
Mouth wide open. Okay,
Oh.
and the final one, Julian.
Hold on, let me just itch it down. Get my horse.
Why is everyone moving around?
Eric's trying to rape me. Gabrielle is trying to touch me.
Alright guys, everyone's had their turn. Julian, introduce yourself.
I am Cade Willem, and this is my horse Rokinanti. And basically, since he was born into a family of traders, Cade has always basically been on the move from city to city, selling wares and buying. And because of that, he's learned to talk to people very well. He knows how to sell everything. You know, what's it called? Charismatic way. Yeah. Basically, the reason he's in Camelin is literally just to see if he can make some money off the popularity of this false dragon about to be hung, and all the crowds that will attract.
Yep.
That's not a donkey.
Rocinante, the donkey.
It's a horse. It's clearly a horse.
It's a
The main
donkey,
question
Julian.
is,
That's
are
how
you riding
take
the
it
donkey?
everywhere.
We're not even 10 minutes into this.
Okay, come on. Okay, so that's everyone's characters. A very quick rundown of how this is going to work. The green bar above all your characters is your health bar. The blue bar is your subdual health bar, which is damage that you would take that isn't an actual injury. Like it's being stabbed by a knife is your green bar, being punched in the face is your blue bar. If your blue bar hits 0, you pass out. If your green bar hits 0, you pass out. If the combination of the two would hit 0, you pass out. So for example, if we look at Roshinante, or however you pronounce his name, he's got 19 in both. If he was
He
to
can't
lose...
see his blue
I
bar.
know, it's purely for me at the moment, for the
okay.
recording. So it's... yeah, he's got 19 in both. If he was to lose 10 in one and 9 in the other, he would fall unconscious. If your
Right, so
green...
melt the solid ways. Right, go.
Yeah. If your green ever hits -10, you die. Okay?
Okay.
Which shouldn't be happening. This is a fairly straightforward campaign.
You just
I've
jump
made
right to the volcano.
I've made very few alterations
Buffer.
to this from the actual book itself. The only alteration I've done is increase the amount of enemies very slightly because we do have 6 players instead of 4.